Ooh.
Hey, Gennady, is this an easy fight? Do you see it as easy fight? Because fans that don't know much will look at Vanes and think, small guy coming up, easy fight, easy knockout.
100% is not easy fight because I know Vanes long time. You know, he is a very good fighter.
What about him being a good fighter? What does he do well that you see?
Well, he's very good boxer. You know, his style is very difficult. You know, he has a very nice team, very strong team. You know, very good experience. You know, in boxing.
They were in the same Olympics together, 2004 Olympics. Vanes was on the American team and Gennady was on the Kazakh team. So they had a lot of amateur history as well.
You know, Gennady, you had an incredible knockout streak, but you haven't scored a knockout now since the Kell Brook fight. How hungry are you to get one?
This is boxing. I can't say yes, of course, it's very important for me, just like I'm from Cal. No, this, nobody knows.
Why was, at the end of the day, why was it's so important for you to keep a fight on May 5th for you?
Not May 5th, not very important. Yeah, of course, this is biggest day for boxing, Cinco de Mayo. You know, I want to stay activity. You know, I don't want to wait like September or November, December and just lose just 1 year, 2 years. You know, come on, guys. I want 3, 4, 5 fights per year. You know, I want to stay activity. Just right now, I'm very happy because I come back to boxing. Not because I have fight with Vanes or I have no, just I want to.
A victory over Vanes will get you to 20 title defenses and match Bernard Hopkins' record. How important is that for you?
Forget. Ask later.
Gennady, are you worried about the IBF belt and that whole situation? It's kind of out of your hands, but are you worried about it?
Seriously, I am a fighter. I come into ring. No, this is my job. Not this belt. Like,
It's my job to worry about the IBF belt. He's focused on the fight, and I'm worrying about all the titles. He wanted to fight. Maybe he wanted to fight. He was in the middle of the training camp, and so he wanted to stay active, just like he said, and that's what we're doing. And Vanes, we have to give him a lot of respect. He was in training. You know, Don King called, said Vanes is available for the opportunity, and this is a huge opportunity for Vanes. Look, if there's an upset on May 5, it's a huge opportunity for him, and he's very hungry. So you can't discount that. And Gennady, it's his job to go in there and defend his titles.
I just know how important it is to him to unify all the belts. So obviously, that situation is a little different than just kind of worrying about
When you have a lot of titles, you have a lot of mandatory obligations, and we filed for the exception. It's not unusual, especially with the IBF, because they have such stringent rules. If you have a long-time champion and a unified champion like Triple G, sometimes you have to file for an exception. So we did that, and we'll hear probably at the end of this week or beginning next week how they rule on the exception.
Tom, what are your thoughts on the middleweight record that Gennady will rematch?
Gennady, if I'm correct, he's the longest reigning champion right now in the sport of boxing. So, like he said, he's not focused on the record. He just wants to fight. He wants to, show that he's the best. And Vanes right now is the person that's in front of him. And his career will be judged. I think a lot of people thought that nobody would ever touch Bernard Hopkins' record because of how long he boxed. And 20 title defenses is a huge record. And if he can accomplish that and potentially break it this year, that's a huge accomplishment from my standpoint in the sport of boxing.
Gennady,
2 more minutes for video, guys.
Stuff has happened with all this. A lot of bad experiences. Do you still love boxing? Do you still like boxing? Do you still look forward to all this, or is it kind of not so much?
Good word, love. No, this is business. This is boxing business. Everybody understands right now. This is boxing business.
So no love anymore. It's just business.
This is business.
You look
Nobody
at it.
love difficult business like this business. No, this is
getting hit in the face.
Right.
Yeah.
Vanes says that they have the blueprint. Apparently, everyone has the blueprint when they come in to fight you, and they've all failed. Why do you think they are going to come in and try to take your belts from you with the blueprint they supposedly have?
It's new for me. It's news. New news for me. Just come on, guys. This is boxing. If you like boxing, just watch my fight. That's it. That's it. Just not questions.
Big drama show.
Yeah, of course.
It's not hype, though, to say that this is probably the most distracted you've ever been going into a fight, right?
Right. Absolutely.
It's the
This
most
reality.
unusual circumstances, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What did you make of Jermall Charlo? Because he's the mandatory now. He holds another WBC title. Is that a fight that you see that could maybe happen in a year or so?
So of course, just right now my focus on next fight, May 5th. If he wants, of course, we'll talk after my fight. If I win.
Yeah.
Gennady, Vanes just momentarily said that his wife's favorite fighter is you. What do you make of this?
Big compliment.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a big compliment. There's no thank you. First of all, thanks for fans, boxing fans, and people who support me. This is very important for boxing.
Gennady Vanes said that he was excited that he wasn't going to have to look for you, that he wasn't fighting a boxer. I've never heard a fighter say that they were excited about you putting pressure on them. So he said that. I mean, is that positive?
He's a real guy. Look, he's not scared. He's a real guy. Just the same. I understand he's feeling because I'm very excited too because I come back to boxing. And right now I have opponent. But, I told you, Vanes, he's not easy guy. He's tall. He's strong. He has a strong team. He's very interesting.
He's excited that he won't have to look for Vanes also. Like with Canelo, he was chasing him around the ring, and Vanes is going to be there. And there's going to be a lot of excitement on May 5.
Tom, Spike O'Sullivan was considered, but Vanes is clearly a better fighter than him. He's an Olympian.
We feel that Vanes has better credentials than Spike, and there's nothing against Spike. He's fighting on Friday night, and he's got a great opportunity on ESPN. But naturally the financials change when you're going from pay-per-view and a big arena in Las Vegas to regular HBO and the StubHub Center. Gennady holds the attendance record at the StubHub Center. But, we weren't able to work out the deal with Spike. But we feel Vanes, especially being rated #1 in the WBC, he's a very credible opponent. And you see that the popularity, his fans from Glendale, he's got a very strong fan base here in Los Angeles. So it just made sense all the way around when Don King said that he was interested in the fight.
Also a tougher opponent for Gennady, right?
We feel that way, yeah. It's look, nobody can underestimate Vanes. He's very hungry. When you have a hungry fighter like that has that amateur experience, has that world-class experience that Vanes has, especially with the TV exposure, Vanes isn't going to be intimidated walking in that ring. They were chomping at the bit to get this opportunity, and they wouldn't have tried so hard to get the opportunity if they were intimidated or if they felt they didn't have a chance.
Gennady, what do you think you still have left to prove in the sport? I know you say you don't worry about, the streak and anything, but what do you still feel you need to do in the sport? What do you need to accomplish? Is there anything else you think you need to do?
I love this sport, boxing. I know this business. I know this sport. It's maybe not a lot. I bring not a lot, for the sport. Just right now I feel great. Last how many 7, 9, 8 years still champion.
Yeah. A lot of people want to see you move up in weight. Are we ever going to see that before your career is over? Do you think
I'm a very small guy. Vanes more bigger than me.
So no, you stay 160. You're no going anywhere.
Just 160. Just not because I stay 160. Just okay. If I have big fight, of course I come. Just who? With who?
Who would that be?
So there has to be a name for you to.
That's the question.
A lot of big fights now.
The biggest names are in middleweight right now.
Yeah, Saunders, Charlo.